it's a movie hall problem that you have to figure out. I'm going to draw something on the board and I'll give you 3 questions based on that. Clear? And then you have to answer these questions. So quickly take a note of whatever I'm writing and drawing on the board. So some of you were having difficulty in question number 1. So by express, I mean if you have, all of you have done word problems, linear equations, right? So every time say I have to say something, I express it in English language. For example, my age is double the age of my brother. So that is an expression in English of a mathematical thing. Similarly, you have to express it this way. Yeah. If my age is x, if my brother's age is x, my age will be 2x. So, who can tell me the answer to this question? Kusum, what's your response?
It is a multiple of 3 in each row.
So, we can write in each row number of chairs are multiple of 3. There, Ankita, you were mentioning something. You said something. Can you share?
Yes, if you place and in last row, if you place a chair, then it will create a pyramid.
Now, Nandini, can you explain how did you calculate this? By multiplying 3 to and then, so you multiplied the row number with 3. So row 1 into 3 number of chairs, 2 into 3, 3 into 3. Explain the process.
So in first row there are 3 chairs and the second row. So I added all the chairs in the row.
So you had to calculate number of chairs in each row and then you added 3 plus 6 plus 9 plus all of that. What if I had said that there are 100 rows in the movie hall? Will you add all of this? That will be a clumsy process, lengthy process. Paper mein you will keep on adding 100 numbers. Khushi, is there any?
I would multiply 100 into 3.
100 into 3, will that be the total number of chairs? That will be the number of chairs in the 100th row. I asked total number of chairs. 3, 6, 9. So if there are 100, if this number increases, the calculation will also become lengthy and difficult. So we will try to find an easier way to calculate this in our class, and that's the beauty of maths. I am still not disclosing what are we doing. I am giving you these group worksheets and it has 6 questions. Okay, so each group will together solve these 6 questions and there is a table attached to each question and you are supposed to fill that table. Okay, and group leaders and co-leaders, you have to ensure that each member in the group is participating, and this sheet will test your prior knowledge. Do you remember the formula for simple interest? You will have to use those formulas in this sheet. 120 चला
540 हो जाएगा कैसे? देखो पहले 300 हुआ फिर 120 बढ़ गया 540 अब 420 है फिर 120 और बढ़ जाएगा तो 540 हो जाएगा यूनिफॉर्म पॉलीगन होता क्या है? भूल गए देख 4 ही साइड है इसमें 4 ही साइड 5 साइड 5 भी तो है 3 भी है 4 भी 5 इसमें हमें साइड्स इंक्रीज करते गए हम एक नॉर्मल पॉलीगन को लेके उसके इंटीरियर एंगल का जो सम होता है फिर उसके हिसाब से बढ़ाते जाएंगे हर साइड के एंगल को बढ़ाते जाएंगे तो सब मुझे दे दीजिए 5 months so there's a buddy on EMI for that
this can
square root.
Yeah, these are the diagonals. Okay, now girls, do you remember what is the polygon with 5 sides called?
Pentagon.
Pentagon. Can I draw a pentagon like this? Okay, if you don't remember the formula of interior, basically you have to do this. What is the sum of interior angles of a polygon?
Formula याद नहीं आ रहा जो n
Yeah, if you don't remember the formula, think how many triangles you can divide this into. Can you quickly tell me what were the different concepts that were revised in this worksheet? Sonali? Very good. And what's the formula for simple interest, Sonali?
PRT upon 100.
Yeah.
Principal into rate into time by 100.
By 100.
The sum of interior angle of different shape with different sides.
Sum of interior angles of a polygon. And also basically what a polygon is. Right? Was there anything new that you learned? Any new term? Yes, Khushi? Algorithm. Yeah. So basically the question or Khushi, one second. The question that I gave on how Uber calculates its price, whenever you check, like whenever you have to go from one place to another, you put in your location, right? And it gives you an estimate of the price that it will cost around 128 or 130. So how is that price calculated? So Uber calculates it based on the distance, and also it is a real time algorithm which also sees what is the amount of traffic at that hour. So if I book a cab in morning from my home in Chhatarpur to Ayanagar, it costs lesser, and if I book it in the evening at 5 o'clock, it will cost more. So algorithm was a new term, and this, as you grow up, you will study about artificial intelligence and data science. You will study in that. There was one new term that was covered. I'm not sure if you were aware of it. Yes, Dipakshi? EMI. Who can tell me what EMI is? Very common on online platforms, Amazon, Flipkart. Yes, Sakshi?
So it's equated monthly installment. So if you buy something from Amazon, so if it costs say 10,000, so you can't pay 10,000 in a month. So you will pay in small amount like 500 per month. So that's what it is.
That's what an EMI is. In the first five tables that you have filled, is there any common pattern? Yes, Pinky? Very good. I really liked how Pooja pushed Pinky to respond to this answer. Good. All are in increasing order. Are you sure? In first five, every one is increasing. Yes, Dipakshi?
In the third one, the things are decreasing by 500.
The things are decreasing by 500. So, most of them are increasing, but one series is also decreasing.
This same number is being added.
Very good. Same number is being added. So, if I say 3, 5, 11, 21, are they in increasing order? They are also in increasing order, but the main point to note here is they are increasing by the same number. Same number is being added or subtracted. Added or subtracted. So great girls, you have figured out what an AP is. This is an AP. Yes, all the sequences that we made in this worksheet or in the first question, those are called an arithmetic progression. And whatever you told me is the definition of an AP. Arithmetic stands for numbers because this series is made up of numbers, and progression means to, in English it means increase, but here it can either increase or decrease. Now tell me what is different with the sixth one. Is sixth one an AP or not? Kiran, try and explain why it is an AP. What is the first term? First number? The 10. What is the next number? 5. What have you added to get 5?
We have subtracted 1 upon 2.
Are you subtracting 1 upon 2? 10. 10 into? So what operation are we using? Are we adding or subtracting? Good point to note. In an arithmetic progression, only if we are adding or subtracting, then only we call it an arithmetic progression. Usually in any AP there is always a first term and it is denoted by A. And the common difference that you said, the same number, that number is called D, which is called common difference. what we did in the first question, the movie hall problem. What did I ask you to calculate? What did I ask you? I want more hands, different responses. Sheetal?
We counted the number of chairs.
We counted the number of chairs in 4th, 5th, 6th and 10th row. So, this is, we learned what an AP is. This is called nth term of an AP. So, each number in an AP is called a term. What you did in the third question? First question, third part. What did I ask you to do? Geeta? Count the total number of chairs. That is called, what did you do? You added all. So that is called the sum of all terms of an AP. Sum of all terms of an AP. This is your entire unit. So we will find out what is the formula for this and what is the formula for this in our next class. Okay? You have to come up with one example in each group of an AP. Either create an example or something that you see in your daily life.
So the in taxi fare for first kilometer we pay 8 rupees. Matlab I am giving an example. We are paying 8 rupees, and after that we used to pay 133 rupees. So this is.
Okay. So in the taxi the fare increases by the same number.
For the first day, if our income is 500, then the next day our income, like if it is a fixed job, then it would increase by 500. And
Usually the income doesn't increases on a daily basis. It
But for a
increases
year.
on an yearly basis.
हाँ,
So every year if your boss is happy with your work, they will give you increment of some fixed amount. Yes, Supriya.
It is possible that common difference can also be 0.
Common difference, good question. Okay, let me give you an example. I am a very intelligent student. I always score 100 in math. Is this an AP? No. Sure. What is being added? Yes, Dipakshi?
If we add 0, we are adding the same number.
Very good. Plus 0, plus 0, plus 0. We are adding what? 0. Or difference is 0. So that is why it is an Okay, I know you're a bit tired, so you have to complete at least 3 questions. Leaders and co-leaders will do a separate worksheet and other members will do a separate worksheet. The last thing is our reflection sheet.
I found out that I'm good at making prediction, and I'm good at finding patterns, and I'm good at using symbols.
I'm good at finding patterns. I'm good at finding my mistakes and following directions. And I also found out that I'm good at listening to others' ideas.
Very good, Sakshi, and that's very important. And we don't consider it as a math skill specifically.